Hi, teacher. My name is Odmiel Blanco, and I'm going to talk about the talent people that I admire. I'm going to start with the phrase, music is synonymous with freedom from Platon. Okay, sorry. Well, the people that I admire have one thing in common, and as the music, because I think the music it's so it's one of the most beautiful arts, and they can influence in or the people that I admire. It's Pablo Moreno de Alborán Ferrandis, or more knowledge like Pablo Alborán, a Spanish singer. And in another hand, Natalia Peluso, singer. Well, where are they from? Pablo was born in Spain and come from of a city called Malaga in the south of Spain, in Andalusian province. He comes from a traditional flamenca family, and it's only child. For other hand, Natalia was born in Argentina, in this Buenos Aires city, but his childhood or his first years, she lived in Luján city, located at the north of Buenos Aires city. Their age. Well, Pablo Alborán was born in March 31st of 1999. So he is 32 years old. And on the other hand, Natalia Peluso was born in January 12th of 1995. So that she is 27 years old. Occupation. Well, they have in common the occupation because they are singers, but it's really, it's important to recognizing that Pablo has a degree in music, but also is a writer, singer, and he's his own proposer and composer of his music and shows. For the other side, Nati tried to study audiovisuals, communication, and pedagogy in visual arts and dance, but she didn't manage to finish because the economic situation was so hard. But now she's singer, and she tried to co-producer and co-writer her own music, sorry, and she works for to do her own choreography and her own shows. The talent. They have in common the same talent and sing and compose. But it's important to recognizing that Pablo Alborán can play piano, can play guitar, and a couple of string instruments. And for other side, Nati Peluso can write because she writes, she wrote poetry, and she can dance too, and she can act. Fun fact, she had the opportunity to acting in the musical theater in a couple of theater overs. Early years. Pablo Alborán, from his early years, he showed a love of music because he loves sang. He was the only son of Andalusian family who, apart from his jobs, their parents used to be sing flamenco in bars and streets. In fact, the people call it when he was a child, the little Morenillo Blanco, on affection, sorry. And when he was 12 years old, he started studying musical preparation. And in other hand, Natalia growing up with her family in Luján, a city of Buenos Aires. She has a younger sister that actually, currently, sorry, it's a singer too. When she was a little, she showed a love for dance and music, because she loves to spend the afternoon with her father, sorry, playing the guitar, her father playing the guitar, and she loves to sing and dance. How to say before, she enjoyed the time with her father, but at the age of 9 years old, she had to emigrate with her family to Spain. This is other fun fact, because Pablo Alborán and Nati Peluso lives now in Spain. Okay, I'm going to talk about her career. What I say before, Pablo Alborán started her career with 12 years old. He sings flamenco with his family. At the same age, he started to study music. His adolescence, he loves video singing to MySpace social media. At the age of 18, he moved to Madrid, and he keeping touching music, touching the guitar and singing in restaurants and bars. But in 2010, he met his producer, Manuel Illán, that, and in the same years, he rose the fame with Solamente Tú, a single of her first album, co-writer with Manuel Millán. And from 2010 to 2014, he keeping singing in Spain and around the world. In 2014, he take out her second album, Terral. And 2017, he write and producer his own album, Prometo, writer and producer only for himself. And 2020, he's take off his last album called Vertigo. And Natalia Peluso, as a teenager, she began uploading versions of covers of her favorite songs to her YouTube channel. At the 16 age, she started singing in bars and restaurants. She loves singing music of Frank Sinatra and Nina Simone, and in Spanish, Armando Manzanero y Consuelo Velázquez. She tried to study twice, but was not passionate as making music, so she leaves her careers. And at the 19 years old, she wrote and sold poetry in the streets of Madrid. At the 20 years old, towards musical theater works, I would say before, and from 2017 to 2019, she started write two albums. The first called Esmeralda and the second La Sandunguera, and he's beginning famous with this single La Sandunguera in America Latina and Spain. And she cried in 2020 Calambre, the last album, and the most album famous from her, since she is a singer. Nominations, awards, sorry. Pablo Alborán was 34 award nominations, but he has won 32. And Nati had 32 award nomination, and she can won 6. Other fun fact is that they are nominated at the same awards, like Grammys, Grammys Latinos, Premios Lo Nuestro, iTunes Spain, y los 40 principales. So you can see there are pictures of Nati Peluso singing, in a performance, dancing, like you can see in her one of her last videos, a cover of the song Vivir así es morir de amor. This is the song Sana Sana. This is the first performance before the pandemic, and this is the cover of her first album, La Sandunguera, second album, sorry, La Sandunguera. She is considered fashion icon too, and she loves the fashion concept, and she used in performance and her music. Now I can listen one of my favorite songs about her. It's a cover, but in this video we can see the beautiful voice that Nati Peluso had, sorry.
¿Quién no tiene una historia de amor a la que cantarle? Ya no estás más a mi lado, corazón. En el alma solo tengo soledad. Y si ya no puedo partir, porque Dios me hizo quererte para hacerme sufrir más. Siempre fuiste la razón de mí, adorarte para mí fue
How you can see, this is a cover of the song Historia de un Amor, because she loves boleros and traditional Latin music. Now we are going to see photos about Pablo Alborán. It is the one of the biggest shows that he doing in Spain and around the world, called 3 nights one life. He's a picture of him in the Spain program El Hormiguero, and here can see a cover of her album, the last album, and now you can see the cover of the first album called Tanto, and his name Pablo Alborán. Now I'm going to listen the hit that made Pablo Alborán famous.
Regálame tu risa, enséñame a soñar, con solo una caricia me pierdo en este mar. Regálame tu estrella, la que ilumina esta noche, llena de paz y de armonía.
How you can hear, Pablo Alborán has a beautiful voice. His voice is considered like a traditional flamenco voice, and he has a powerful vocal range. This is all. I hope you that you like it, and I see you later. Thank you.